I'm already loving these names.
Trigger Man. Nice. Wait, you get mine?
10 Com6. I'm not sure if I get what it's referencing, but I love it either way. It's definitely cyberpunky.
Yeah.
Is it a reference to Tecumseh or the fuck? I think it's a Native American name or something.
No. When I tell you her story.
Story time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's when we start to talk about the characters. I'm not.
Yeah. No worries.
Right, okay, I'll just start going through the sheets since he's not here yet. So obviously your username goes in the top of the character sheet.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, should we put a name or just?
Oh, just put your tag name, because you're probably not going to tell other people your real name if you have one anyway.
Yeah, I have one and my username, but yeah.
Okay, so start with the background. It could be corpo, which means you either still are, or at least in the past were, a member of one of the mega corporations. So
yeah, can I pick mine right now? I was going to talk about that.
I mean, you can go in detail about it if you want, but so the corpo one is that you are either still working for a corp or you used to work for a corp. Your background, your heritage, your childhood was growing up in a corporation, and for whatever reason now you're like a runner on the edge of society. Punk means that you grew up on the streets. You don't have to be like in a gang, but you grew up on the streets. You're well aware of gangs, the underworld, all that kind of thing. You're probably not a registered citizen, and it would be extremely difficult for you to get into the corporate sort of lifestyle in society. An activist could be from either of those backgrounds, but an activist is defined by the fact that they feel so strongly about changing the way society works as it is that they couldn't continue to live as a corporate, or they're already an outside as a punk, and they're more and more involved in the cause, and that's what drives them. That's what gives them purpose, and it's chiefly what they're concerned with. And a wastelander is somebody who grew up outside the city sprawls. So if you're familiar with Judge Dredd, there's all like megacities and there's a wasteland between, and it's kind of like that in this as well. It's just this toxic, polluted, sometimes radiated wasteland which stretches for thousands of miles in the continental US. And you would have grown up there.
I've heard she's good at talking shit.
It's very much. Little shocked here.
And then your style, which is how you prefer to do things, and this is going to give you a slight, a different thing at the start.
What's the all geared up one?
So Chrome to the max means your focus is cyberware using Chrome. All geared up means you prefer to use gear, which could be guns or drugs or, gadgets and gizmos. Decked in wares means you like using software and AI programs and stuff like that. That's your preference. Stacked with drones mean you like to use drones to operate. Wheels, wings and waves is for the driver really. It just means you're into vehicles. And free commutation is probably going to be if you're a wastelander, because it's going to be, instead of having like a cyberware to start with, you would have like a mutation which has the same mechanical kind of effect. And depending on which one of those you pick, you might get like a bonus to the area that it kind of covers. And then your lifestyle is how you live. If you're a street, then obviously you're either homeless or a squatter or a very low income kind of area. Comfort is sort of the sort of middle class. It's the basic of what a corporate wage slave would kind of live like. You'll have a very basic apartment and amenities, but nothing luxurious. And then luxury is always like penthouse apartments and executive level kind of living. The higher your lifestyle, the less you kind of need to progress your character before they can retire. If you want to retire in luxury, that is. But that is the level of lifestyle is going to determine the quality of the gear you have, as well as how much rent you have to pay when rent is due, which is every 6 missions. So if you're a hacker and you pick street, you're probably going to be using really knocked off pirated software. But if you were like picking luxury as a hacker, you're probably going to be working for like a corporation and you have access to all these gadgets and gizmos and high class AI programs. And then the questions on the right hand side, they are very much like flavour and sort of character lore background. So I think I know what everyone's specialisations were going to be, but I will need to know what your style is so I can tell you what you get.
Street, I was thinking 2. Comfort 2. Luxury 3. Is it 1 to 3 or?
No. You're just picking one out of them.
You pick one out of them?
Yeah, you're either
Okay.
street, comfort, or luxury. It's a radial button.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's the level of lifestyle you operate at.
I'm definitely street.
I'm comfort.
I'll go for luxury.
I'm also comfort.
So am I right that Swindle, you're getting bloody? Shy, you're going to be
Yes.
jacking in. Laura, you're
Yep.
going to be talking shit. And Glim, you're going to be fixing shit.
I'm jacking in. What are you talking about?
Are you jacking in?
Yeah.
So you're a hacker? I thought you were the techie.
Yeah.
So that just means we've got 2 hackers.
Unless that. Oh.
I don't mind switching it up a bit.
Actually, yeah, I am the fixing shit person.
Yeah, so you're
I
a
was
techie.
trying to rehearse that. I was like, which one is which?
Sure, okay. So which styles are you picking? And I can tell you what bonus you get instead of pasting it all out.
I'm definitely all geared up.
Okay, so when you have
all geared up.
Okay,
I
so
think.
if you have all geared up, when you pick your loadout for a mission, you have 2 extra slots.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
What about all chrome to the max?
All come to max, you get 1 extra cyberware at the beginning. So you're going to have 18 credits at the beginning. Cyberware costs 6, like per rank or per cyberware. So you can get 3 of them at the beginning by default. If you go chrome to the max, you'll get 4 at the beginning.
So all geared up, you get 3. Yeah.
No, all geared up gives you 2 extra slots. Yes, you'll get 3 cyberware, yeah.
Okay.
Or 3 boxes of cyberware. You can place it however you want on them.
So I have 1 on neural.
Which style are you going for, Shy?
Decked in wares.
Okay, so I'll just paste it out for you. Okay, so cyberware mechanically are just going to be a way for you to have extra dice to roll. Because normally you have 1 dice. If it falls under what your roll can do as a skill, you'll get extra dice if you pick out a gear item that helps you. And the rest of your dice are going to be from cyberware, and that can be up to 3 dice from a level 3 cyberware if you've got one that higher rank.
I picked ears, eyes, and pheromones.
Okay, so you just put 1 into each.
Yeah.
Okay, so cyber eyes are obviously cyber eyes. They'll have like a camera and stuff like that, and you can record with them. Ears are much the same. They're just like better hearing, and you're able to block out certain sounds, which is useful if like a flashbang grenade comes out. And pheromones just mean people are more likely to be positively responsive to you when you speak to them in person, because you can exude pheromones.
Yeah.
Armor plating is exactly what you would think it would be. Blades can be retractable blades or blades that are already sticking out of you somewhere in your body. Bone augmentation just gives you like stronger reinforced bones. A control rig is if you want to control drones, sort of Wi-Fi-ish with your brain. Firearms means you've got a gun in your body somewhere that can pop out or is already sticking out.
Say that one again.
Firearm is if you want a gun, so if you want a shotgun in your hand, or change your genitals to a gun, or whatever in between. It's just having a gun cyber implant on you somewhere.
It doesn't matter which gun it is, right?
No, it can be any gun you want it to be, as long as it logically makes sense. It'll fit on you, and it'll have like a more limited ammo capacity than you would normally expect. But you don't need to like count bullets or anything like that. Filament weapon is nanofilament, which cuts through like anything, including you, if you don't use it properly. So you may or may not want to take that. That could be like a garrote that you pull out from somewhere on yourself to cut someone's head off, or it could be like a blade or something like that. Limb replacement is replacing a whole or half a limb with cybernetics, and they could have like little tools attached and stuff like that, or you could just make it stronger and more powerful. Muscles is reinforcing your muscles so you're faster and stronger. Neural implant increases your cognitive functions so you can think faster and process data quicker.
I got that one. Neural.
Organ replacement, replacing your organs. You can also get like extra organs to back up the ones you have in case you take a stake to the chest. Pheromones covered. Reflexes gives you faster reflexes so you can react before everyone else. Security protocol chip is what you'll need if you're a hacker, because that's what you use to hack into things, and it also gives you the jack in your head so you can plug into consoles. A skill chip means that you can take skills as gear and just plug them into your skill chip so you have that skill in the moment, but they run on a limited time because of license fees and stuff like that, so you only get them for like that mission and then they're gone. And synth skin is replacing your skin with synthetic skin so that it can change colour, be a camouflage. It might even give you slight protection against like elements and stuff like that.
What was control rig? I missed that one.
If you want to have drones that you control remotely with your mind.
Gotcha.
It also means you can like just jump into them. You can kind of do the same thing as a hacker with the security protocol chip, but you would probably have to go through the host in the control node and then you control them that way.
Okay, so we have one like actual like physical tech and a software tech. Good.
Yeah, I've gone reflexes 2 and muscles 1. Kind of swapped it around from whenever I showed it to you.
So the way it's going to work is when you use your dice, if you're using cyberware, those cyberware dice are separate from the other dice. And if the cyberware dice is the highest result, then your edge is going to increase. If your edge maxes out at 6, you go cyber psycho. The only way to lower your edge is to spend money to have stabilizer drugs to bring your edge down. Every time you take those, however, you have to roll against your addiction, and your addiction can go upwards. If your addiction maxes out, you burn out as a junkie. The only way to lower your addiction is to spend money going to the doctor for anti-addiction therapy, which doesn't increase anything, but it does cost you money. If you use or do things that are extremely noisy or illegal, your heat will go up. If that maxes out, then bad things happen. If you get hurt, you take harm. If that maxes out, you're dead. But during your downtime, you can just go to a dock, give them some money, and they can fix pretty much any injuries you have because it's the future. Your goal is to fill up your creds 6 times so that it fills up your crypto vault. And when that's full, you can retire or you can upgrade your lifestyle.
See the cosmetics. Can you have laser glasses in the cosmetics?
As long as it doesn't give you dice for a mechanical advantage, cosmetics can be any kind of augment you want. So it can be like synthetic hair that changes colour, your nails, lipstick, eyelashes, that kind of thing. Tattoos, advertisements that run across your chest. Anything that just isn't going to be used in a way that would give you dice to do an action. It would also apply to any kind of like cosmetic surgery you might have.
For the installed cyberware, do you rate them? As in, because I've put ears, eyes, and the pheromones.
Yeah.
Do you
If you've just marked one box in each of those, then that just means you'll get 1 dice for each of those.
Okay, so can you have more than 1 dice then?
Yeah, you can have up to 3 in one of them, but at the start you only have 3 boxes, so you have to choose how to split them up.
Oh,
And then you probably want to save your PDF to make sure it saves. Any questions so far?
What about the choose your loadout?
That's just once you go on a mission. You don't need to pick your loadout until you're on a mission.
Okay.
And even then, you're just picking like how many slots you're taking. You don't need to choose the actual items until you're pulling out the item itself.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so what was that about the loadout?
So when you're going on a mission, you'll say, I'm going to go light because I want to be sneaky.
Okay.
Or I'm going to go heavy because I'm going to pack everything and look really bulky and obvious. But you don't actually pick the items until you're on the mission. And once you're on the mission, you go, you're like, oh shit, I need a weapon. So one of my items is going to be this gun. And then you pull out the gun.
Okay.
Until you declare what it is, it could be anything.
Oh man, I thought you got to like pick your loadout right before a job or something. That's even better.
No, that's what I was trying to explain to you, bro.
So, okay, so I have 1 in ears, 1 in firearms, and 2 in neural.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. So, there it is.
What's your firearm? What gun is it?
Yeah.
So I mean, it could be any kind of gun or a taser. They all kind of come under firearms.
Yeah. I want a taser type gun that projectile taser gun. That
Yeah.
makes any sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So where is it in your body? Is it in your hand or your arm or what?
It's in my arm. Yeah, it's in my arm. It's mostly similar to that. Yeah, a roided up taser gun. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I know that. I'm just uploading it.
Alright, I need to set up these marks. This is a D6.
No, I've sent it to you. sent it to your personal one.
Yeah, ears, eyes, hair ones. Hair extensions. Just are they, is there anything unusual about your extensions, or are they just like normal hair extensions? Or are they like fancy glowing ones?
Yeah, they're fancy glowing ones. I couldn't I just put a note in to say that I wanted luxury because it just wasn't letting me.
Yeah, I can see it's luxury.
Okay.
Luxury, all geared up, talking shit, and corporal. And then why do you run Fame and Glory? Who's beef with you? An activist. This is
Down to me.
I was talking to Laura. This is where I'm going to do this. Oh, why did that zoom out? Okay, so I'll do yours first on since I have you here. So you're on for Fame Glory. You're a corporal. Are you still working with the corporation, or have you left the corporation?
I've left the corporation because I'm a corporal influencer, so I'm kind of doing my own thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you're kind of... And you're sort of doing it in secret where faces blurred out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What was the definition of punk?
A ganger. You know, you're outside the corporate structure, but you're still in the city. You live on the streets, or you did growing up. You know, so you know, like the underworld people, all the gangsters, gangbangers, thieves, fences,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. The more traditional sort of cyberpunk background set.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's just I was thinking like somebody who was corpo but isn't.
Well, then you pick
Is
corporal
now anti.
if you wanted them to be
Yeah,
like that,
okay.
or if you wanted them to be an activist, so they're really heavily anti-corp, but it came from a corporal background. You could pick activist. And then that would mean you have connections to people in the underground who are working against the system and stuff like that.
Yeah, that works.
Terrorist.
Yep,
Nice.
for the cause.
So, Laura, who is the activist that has beef with you?
It's me.
Clark Kent.
Okay, and he's an activist? What type of activist is he?
Agriculture.
So why has he got a beef with you if you're an influencer?
Because I was mocking his natural he was like about all the sort of like natural cotton clothing, whereas I was more about the synthetics.
Okay, alright. So you've trolled him about his hippie activities and he's got a beef with you
Yes.
because of it. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you have beef with which political organisation?
The pork grinders.
So you have beef with the pork industry.
Yes.
I mean, besides the corporals, is there like gangs listed or anything? Or
I haven't listened to any. You can just make up gangs if you want. It's a mega city. There's going to be, you know, like a couple of billion people living here. So there's going to be all kinds of gangs at all sort of levels and sizes. So Swindle, I think
I took one of their pigs, so you know, yeah. So they weren't happy with me. I borrowed it, but I gave it back. But
you borrowed it and gave it back.
yeah.
I thought you were going to say you rescued it as like one of your streams.
No, I decorated it.
I look at the glims there. Right, you don't have any creds, Glim, is the only thing I'd say, because you've marked 3 creds.
because of corporal, you have one extra one, right?
Extra cyberware, yeah. But you don't have.
Oh.
But you've taken the other 3 cyberware, then you don't have any creds.
Oh, okay then. Let me just change that.
Yeah, so you've got ears, firearms, and then 2 neuro. That's fine. So you're corporal. Are you still in the corp, or have you left them?
I'm still in it, trying to get the ranks up. Now the one corporal that I.
So if you're still corporal but you're running, is this like sanctioned by your like executive or something? Or are you doing this under the radar?
I'm gonna say I'm doing it under the radar because I don't like how he's running things.
Okay.
But I do want to stay on the job.
Sure. And you're the techie and you're chromed up and comfort. Also do it for fame and glory. So who is the Wastelander that has beef with you?
Name is. I haven't got a name yet.
Okay, but why do they have beef with you?
They have beef with me because of the fact of the matter I turned my back on them when they needed my help. Their living situation was all radiated and I had to make a difficult choice. It was either help them or, you know, give more power to the corporation, and that's what I chose. I was like, shit.
Was he like another runner that was a Wastelander?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense, okay. And which gang is it you have beef with?
I didn't know I had to make a gang up, so I'm apologizing.
That's fine. You can think on it and just tell me when you know.
Well, they're called the purist because they don't believe in Chrome. They don't like Chrome. As Chrome, they'll beat them up or kill them. You know.
Okay, so like humanist type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I just say about the I got this wrong about the pork rangers. Can we just like get rid of that? Can I say who I have beef with is I have beef with the Agriculture Society because they took down one of my videos, so that's why I have beef with them.
Okay. You DMCA, ja.
Yes.
YouTube still at it.
So what's your answers, Swindle? For the questions and the right answers?
I'm punk. My specialization is getting bloody. I'm all geared up. I am, of course, street lifestyle. I picked Why Do I Run for, money and bitches. Who has beef with you? I put corporate scumbag because I think, maybe like in a previous job, I kind of stunted on them and they failed to do their some security specialist that I failed to do their job and stop me, and I probably either caused them physical damage or I've caused them reputation or professional damage, so they're probably pretty eager to have another encounter with me and set the score straight.
Does this corporal have a tag or a name?
I was working on it. I literally just booted up the name generator.
Okay.
But who I have beef with is I put the corpos, but I figure I'll just put if a specific one, I'll put Metex.
Metex, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. I mean, you could just have a beef with the corpse in general if you're that type of person.
I mean, yeah, that's probably, but I have a particular fondness with watching their rocket launches fail.
Okay.
Also, we'll just put down for the security, Matthias Klaus. Or just Matthias, I guess. It doesn't really matter what his last name is.
Sure. Shy, what do you have?
For the cause.
And
Then,
what is your cause?
get rid of guns. Screw the Second Amendment or whatever amendment it is by now.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you're anti-gun.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I'm anti-gun, but I'm not necessarily anti-violence.
Sure. Yeah,
But also, like, you know, eat the rich, screw the rich people.
Are you actually anti-capitalist, or are you just
Anti-capitalist.
or anti-inequality?
I'll say anti-capitalist.
Okay, so you're dirty commie.
Yeah, dirty commie. Yeah, dirty commie pinko.
Okay, so who has beef with you?
Some corp guy. We'll call him Oscar Wankstein.
Damn him!
Okay, why does he have beef with you?
Cause I used to work in some corporation with him, and he was my boss, and he gave me some directive that I refused to follow, and he wanted me to be shady, and I wouldn't do it, and I tattled on him. Nothing came of it, but he's still pissed that I tattled on him.
Yeah, they defied him. So who do you have beef with?
Man, it's not the same one.
Well, the corporal scumbag, he has beef with you. Who do you have beef with? Being an anti-capitalist commie rebel that you are.
Let's say some super rich fucker in the city.
Well, these are more like larger organizations rather than individuals. So it's the corps, the gangs, the politicos, or the movements.
Okay, like. Oh right, yeah. You mean the corpse? I already have that marked. I wasn't thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, so the corps, yeah.
Comfort is safety,
Okay.
because like I've been on the run for a while. And value is loyalty.
I think you might be the only person that values loyalty.
Actually, no. I'm also loyalty.
Okay.
Loyalty first, yeah.
So the two corps don't value loyalty.
Yeah, reputation.
You're both reputation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and comfort is excitement. So, like the fame and glory as well is why I run. So,
Well, we know which two of us are going to betray each other.
Filthy corpos.
Can't trust them.
Okay, so in addition to your installed cyberware, does anyone else have like any interesting cosmetics?
I definitely have some extensive ones.
I have hair extensions, the glow in the dark ones, and stuff like that. You know, change color lashes and change color wigs as well, and laser glasses, which you said you can't use, but
Well,
just as
what are laser glasses?
it's just this. It's kind of. I suppose it's kind of like a bit of cyberware in a sense.
Well, what are they? Describe them to me.
They're just kind of like they can see the, if it's in the dark, they can see. I can see when it's dark if I put them on.
So night
But I
vision.
suppose night vision.
Is that what you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It's laser glasses. I was thinking like glasses that shoot lasers. I was like, well, that's a weapon.
No, I was thinking more of the in the dark. But I suppose my cyberware eyes are the same.
Yeah,
It could just be an
yeah.
extension to
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
suppose.
Your cyberware eyes are going to be the thing. Like, I mean, you can pull out night vision glasses as part of your gear during the thing, certainly.
Yeah. And then I have dress up gear as in different outfits, and then face makeup and advertisements that are subtly at the back of me.
Yeah,
So
because
I'm
if you're
about-
streaming, you've got sponsors, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like it. So Swindle, you've got extensive cosmetics. What are yours like?
I posted a quick picture in the Discord, but basically changed my hair or my skin color. Gave myself like a mouthful of sharp teeth, slightly pointed ears, and I had to check my list here. Oh yeah, like almost full body like LED tattoos and like various, the classic cyberpunky styles like geometric shapes and stuff like that. But it also like glows different colors depending on my mood.
So mood skin.
Yeah, mood LED tattoos. Yeah.
And you said you changed the pigmentation of your skin to what?
I have it listed here as just gray.
So you have
like,
grey
yeah.
skin.
Yeah. I'm crazy. What can I say?
What about Shine? What's your character called?
Sasha.
Okay. So does Sasha have any cosmetic stuff?
She's got a reverse mohawk because she wears. I've put a picture up. She wears what looks like kind of like a mask that runs under her nose, but it's a comms device.
Right.
And the solar charging panels are across the top of her head. So the Mohican is made so that the charging panels don't get covered with hair.
Okay. Yeah, because they're on either side of it, yeah.
Other than that, that's pretty much it.
Alright. So 10 comp 6, do you have any cosmetics? Any unusual sort of features?
The picture. You see the picture? Explain it. Her hair is really red and her eyes are black. Well, it has a black and some red pupil on it. And her skin is very, very tannish. Light tannish. Yeah. No, it's just very red. Yeah, it's like, whoa. Yeah, I should have set that up, but yeah. She has a map. Yeah, because, ever since she started working in Toxic, it's like, oh shit. Yeah. Yeah.
That's extra.
Now, here's a hint. She's a patrifist.
A patrifist?
Now think about my name.
Don't get it.
She hates everyone named Patricia.
No. Okay, it's gonna blow your mind. You ready? You ready? It means 10 Commandment 6.
So you just want to kill everybody's father.
No, it's thou shalt not kill. What the hell?
Oh.
I'm not speaking to a bunch of people who know the commandments or the order that they're in.
I do, but I thought he meant that he was like doing the opposite.
Oh.
Oh, so you're a pacifist. I thought you said patrifist. I was like, what?
So did I. That's why I said
Patricide.
patricide.
Killing all the Patricks. Well,
That's why I said he hates everybody named Patricia.
Yeah. Though I'm a well, I don't like killing people. There are other ways to torture them.
Oh yeah, see now. I don't have a problem with killing people. I just don't want to do it with guns. Yeah, I want them to know that they're being killed.
getting shot's too good for them. Since 10.6 is still in the corp and you're living comfortably, which is a kind of average corporate sort of lifestyle, I take it you're not high up enough to really have anyone under your command in addition?
Sadly, no, because they won't give it to me.
So yeah, you're not quite there yet. And obviously, Fallon, you're kind of outside the corporal life because you're the streamer and stuff, so you're not going to have like underlings and that kind of thing either.
No.
Is Triggerman, as a street punk kind of person, are you a member of a gang or anything like that?
Nope, I've been pretty much unaffiliated since the beginning.
Oh, I do have advertising companies that, that I'm connected with.
Yeah, you've got sponsors, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, some missions or activities your sponsors may have a problem with, and you're contracted not to display that stuff in your feeds or your streams.
Yeah, like certain hairdos, as in hair comb is one of them, so yeah.
Or certain products by rival companies.
Yeah.
All of it. And our activist, I mean, obviously you'll have lots of contacts because you're an activist, but you're not like the head of a cell or anything like that, are you?
Nah. Nah, I want to kind of be under the radar.
Sure, yeah. So when we're going to roll dice in this, and we're going to use Roll20, if you're using any edge dice for your cyberware, the last dice that come up when it's displayed will be counted as the edge dice, because there's no way to kind of differentiate them at the moment. I don't think that trophy bot's working.
So this is 1d6 or what?
It'll be d6s, yeah. So if it comes under your role, so you're the techie, so if you're like opening up a control panel and trying to open a lock or something like that, or opening up a drone to hack it by using the hardware, that would come under your skill set, so you get a dice for that. If you were using like a tool from your gear in addition, that would give you an extra dice. And then if you're using your cyberware in some way, that would add the cyberware dice, the edge dice.
So I think I did this right. So when it comes to corporal logic, I'm looking down here too. So like, let's say I know something that's corpo, I just roll 2d6s, or?
Yeah, if it comes in your background, that will give you a dice. And then if there's something extra that's going to give you extra dice, that.
Now when it comes to loadout, okay, so I get...
And then for loadout, like I said, when you're on the mission, you choose which loadout you want. And then when you need an item, you say, okay, I'm going to use up one of my loadouts to have this item that I need right now. Which could be a gun, or a tool, or an access card, or whatever, man. If it's something that seems like you wouldn't just have, based on your background, that kind of stuff, you can still have it, but you'll need to like do a flashback to justify how you got it. And that might require rolls to see how effective that was in order for you to have the item.
Let's want my character also have a taser-like baseball bat.
Yeah, you can pull that out in your gear like during the mission if you need it. That's like a stun baton or something like that. That would be pretty feasible. Any kind of weapon's really going to be okay, unless it's something fancy like a flamethrower or a rocket launcher or something like that. That might need a little more justification for why did you bring that along, do you know what I mean? Because that's not the kind of thing you normally carry around with you. So I'm going to assume that Fallon, since you're the face of the group, the crew, that you're the one that kind of like interacts with the people that are giving you jobs, yeah?
What's her name, Fallon?
Yes.
We're just yes.
Yes, as in interact.
Yeah. Tencom wants to know if your crew has a name. Just to be extra cheesy.
The Fallon candies.
Wow.
I fucking refuse.
I mean, she may not tell any of you it's called that. That's just when she's streaming, that's what comes up.
It's just one of those things. It's like she insists that we're called Fallon's candies, but like, you know, my character's just like, no, that's not a thing. It's just no, stop trying to make it happen.
I mean, unless
Okay,
you...
okay. I'm gonna say the Crusaders. That's it. The Crusaders.
Oh god, that's worse if you had the candies one.
It actually
I
is.
honestly would rather be a candy. Jesus.
Does anyone have a better name? Come on, like, give a girl a break. Come on.
You don't have to have a name as a crew.
No. Yeah, it also doesn't matter what I think.
Let's compare. Let's compare. Okay, does anyone have a name that would like will have a census?
No, I'm good.
Come on. The aristocrats.
Group names are always just pure cringe. I think the candies worked better because it's just like her stream.
Yeah.
It's probably like sponsored by some candy company.
Probably right. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I know, Edge Runners.
No,
Yeah,
that's
come
trademark.
on.
Okay.
Fine, the
TM.
jawbreakers. There, we're the jawbreakers.
Oh, Jawbreakers is fine.
Yeah, my character's probably still gonna insist that that's not what we're called, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, what do we call then? I don't want to hear.
I'm saying I like the name, but my character's still probably gonna insist no.
Jawbreakers, and then
No,
the
it's just-
quotation is like want some candy.
Look, it's either that or hard candy. Which one do you want?
No, not a hard candy. No, I just think of that horrible film. No.
Yeah.
Makes for funny RP.